Hi everyone, I'm here with a very spontaneous live, and because I want to go over 10 minutes and I'm on Instagram and I know that it's gonna cut me off after 10 minutes, my voice is not 100% yet, as you can hear. So like many other people, I've also been getting sick. A lot of people, you can hear, and if I cough, just forgive me. A lot of people have been getting really tired, really sick. The last 2 weeks, a lot of people have been having all kinds of symptoms, a lot of stuff to do with the respiratory, like breathing, sinuses, coughing, fevers. And because we have been getting hit with a bunch of solar flares, we have been, and if you watched my March update, this is kind of a very spontaneous April update. I don't know how long it's gonna be because my voice may decide to stop working in a few minutes. But March was a month full of stuff was building up and building up. This energy was building and building. Can you see me? I'm not in the sun. I don't know. Whatever. So I feel like April is going to be more of the same. It's going to be March on steroids, and you're going to be really pushed through some really uncomfortable things that you've been trying to not look at. I also have no idea what I'm going to say here. I decided to just come on and share what all wants to come through. And I was working with my Golden Dragon guides that I work with and just said, you guys just take over. Just tell the people what they need to know about April. And I did take some notes, and what is important, I feel, is to kind of breathe through this entire month of April. It's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot of stuff that's not gonna go the way that you wanted it to go. There's a bird that is agreeing with us, but there's also gonna be unexpected positive twists that is now coming through from the Golden Dragons. They're saying there's gonna be a lot of stuff that you did not see coming, but in a good way. So be prepared to just breathe and just relax and let go and let stuff unfold the way it needs to unfold, is what they're saying. And Mercury Retrograde also started today. Like I said, my voice is still not 100%. So today or yesterday, Mercury Retrograde started. And so that's going to bring up a lot of communication stuff. Communication. A lot of people don't like Mercury Retrograde, but it's actually a really good opportunity to finally look at some of the things that need your attention in your relationships, in your interactions with other people. You're going to be asked to look at what isn't working and to look at what is working. And boundaries. What is not working for you? What have you been doing to please other people that you don't really like? So it's time to be more direct in your boundaries, because you're going to be saving a lot of energy. You're going to be saving your energy for the things that matter. And the thing is, these physical symptoms are also coming up to let us know what isn't working. And it's really interesting because I use my voice. My job is my voice. I use my voice for everything almost that I do. For my hypnosis sessions, my channeling sessions, my readings, they're all done by voice. I use my voice, and my voice was taken away for a week and a half. I had no voice. And it's like I was talking to God, like Mother, Father, God, Source. Why are you doing this? This is what I do for my work. How can you take my voice from me? What am I supposed to do? And the message was, this is a big recalibration. Just let it happen. And just do what you can and take care of yourself. And after that, you're going to see what needs adjusting. And so what needs adjusting is that I do need to be more careful with my voice. And some of the readings I may start typing out instead of writing, just to save my voice for the time being. And this may be what's necessary, like to save energy. Where do you need to save energy? Where is God? And when I say God, you guys know I mean source, energy. But I like using the word God because it means the highest form of energy that there is, the source of all things. So where is God wanting you to pay attention to? What needs more energy? What needs less energy? To prioritize. Where do you need to prioritize? And so listen to these voices that are coming through, these intuitive nudges, because that's the thing. You're going to be invited to really listen more deeply. It's when you're in the middle of all this chaos, you're going through all this stuff, you may feel sick, you may have some kind of chaos happening in your life. Let's say that, like, if you're watching this, you're probably gonna have at least 1 or 2 chaotic elements in your life that you can right away tell me, yes, this is chaos right now in my life. But it's all happening deliberately. It came up in March, and it is not over yet. April is going to be more of the same, and it's going to feel like you are, like it's intensifying, and you're going to maybe be a little upset at times, but know that this is all happening so that you can get the medicine from it, basically. It's like squeezing an orange, and you are getting all of the orange juice out. You are seeing what you are worth. You are going to be met with like the highest version of yourself if you just surrender kind of to what April has to offer. I have some notes over here. So it looks like the worst, you're in the worst. It looks like, oh my God, when is this going to stop? When is this going to get better? But the worst is actually already behind you. You are now used to being confronted with, you have to be flexible. You're gonna be asked to be really flexible. And that's the funny thing is, I just did an Akashic Records reading for somebody just now, and there were parts of the reading where I couldn't use my voice. It's still not great, but I just started coughing, and I had to hit pause on my recorder, and I was thinking, why is this happening? Because I'm using it again to work. Where do I need to adjust maybe how I offer what I do, or should I be listening to my body more maybe? Where can I adjust how I spend my energy? And now I'm doing this video and now it's just fine. So that is that is really strange. But what also came up is that we're also going to start to get more sensitive. A lot of us are going to be way more sensitive to our gifts. After this Mercury retrograde is over, you're gonna see that you will feel things more deeply, like your empathic abilities are gonna be more fine-tuned due to this Mercury retrograde. So they're now just telling me that this is something that's coming through now. So that's gonna be a direct result of us going through some of these initiations in this Mercury retrograde. And a lot of our soul family, the people that we have come in here with, that are going to be triggering us. And also we're in the middle of 2 eclipses. Yesterday was a very intense day. We're right in the middle of 2 eclipses. So what that means is that a lot of us are going to be forced to go through our initiations. And like I said before, we're going to meet a higher version of ourselves when this is over, this phase. So look at this phase as a way of taking back your power. There's people. Oh, there's people behind me. Whatever. So this is going to be a way for you to kind of embrace your best self. So, and it is spring. Spring is kind of back. It's not that cold, so look at it as you are emerging out of this cocoon. You are emerging. This new version of you is there, but in the beginning, it's like it's always a little bit scary when there is this newer version of you that you don't really know, and all of a sudden things that were working in the past are not working anymore, and you have to change things here and there. And that's what I said in March too, in my March update. Some things may not work and you're gonna have to do things differently. So the Libra Soul Sisters says, I love your wisdom. Thank you very much. This was a very spontaneous, unplanned video, what else did I write down? So communication, yeah, communication is very important right now. Remembering that the stuff that comes up, it may seem very scary. A lot of these things are gonna come up and they are gonna seem like impossible. Like, what is this? Or I thought it was over. I thought finally things could start normalizing a little bit, and now this happens. Like I did not already have enough on my plate. And that's kind of the theme that's been coming up for a lot of people. And know that you are able to do it. You're gonna be able to work through all this stuff. 2024 in general is going to be a year of just mass growth. Just this whole year. That I feel the first half especially is going to be as if you are on like some kind of like a rocket that just shoots straight up in the air and you cannot go down. It's like you're on this thing and you are just going up and it's a lot. So that's what's happening right now for a lot of people. Did I write something else? Yes, a lot of people are going to start to heal things on a multidimensional level. In April, near the end of the month, a lot of stuff is gonna start to come full circle. And that means stuff that connects you to your past lives, past life trauma that may not have had a place to fully come up. But because of the intense energies that we are now being bombarded with, basically, you're going to see that a lot of the stuff that you were not able to really grasp fully. So you couldn't really put your finger on it. Like, what is it that I'm still not seeing? What is it that is constantly keeping me from doing this one thing that I really want to do? And it's going to become more clear. By the end of this month, it's going to become very clear. And you're going to be able to grab it and do something with it and change it and heal it completely. So that is what is coming up, I feel. So if you're live, and like, let me know what has been happening for you. How have you guys been feeling physically? And can you make a direct connection to emotions that you've been feeling, energies that have been trying to show themselves to you? I needed to hear that. Yeah, see, I knew that there was a reason I needed to go live, and I think I'm gonna go and like live more often, just unannounced. Even though this is not the best thing to be doing with my voice right now, I still need, but like, I don't get sick. I am not somebody that gets sick easily. So for me to have this cold, that's like, I'm pretty sure there's a good chance this was COVID too. Like, this is like a mutation. I don't know. It was some crazy virus. My voice was gone for a week and a half. I was coughing like crazy. I was just drained. I had a fever. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. That doesn't happen. I don't really get colds that often. My son also had a cold, so I got it from him. But a lot of people. And we know that physical illnesses are a manifestation of energetic causes, which shows me that there is a wave of something washing over us collectively, and it's kind of, we are infecting each other physically, yes, but also because energetically we are solving things. We are all solving things through the bloodline, like, or in specific soul groups. So that is why certain people will get sick and certain people won't get sick. Let me see in the comments. I feel normal. I only notice for 2 months that I keep seeing things or think about something and then it happens. Yes, I had it months ago. My nose only keeps, yeah, a runny nose. Yeah, but that's the thing. Your gifts are becoming more fine-tuned. You don't, not everybody's going to be going through like dramatic things, but there's going to be shifts. You're going to notice that things are different. things are not gonna be the way they were last month. You're noticing differences, and you're starting to be able to like put your finger on it, like this is what this is what's going on. So let me think, what else should I say about April? There's just a lot of stuff going on in the world. We live in a world where all this stuff is now coming out. We're gonna go there. We're just gonna go there. All this P. Diddy stuff, all this pedophilia stuff, all this stuff's coming up. So I've been working with the dragons. And that is one thing I was able to do without, I didn't need a voice to write my story. So I started writing the third dragon story. I have 2 stories already online. I'm working on a dragon course, and I'm going to be talking about the Akashic records of the dragons. So the dragon history, a lot of stuff that they left out of the history books, but it is also directly connected to the religious deception of entire royal families that are basically shadow governments. It's all connected to the dragons, believe it or not. It's all connected to what we see around us in the media right now. It is all connected to all this whole network that they are now exposing. Everything that's been going on with missing children, with sexual harassment, all this stuff is all connected to bigger energies that are about to like be forced out of hiding. They're not gonna stay hidden for much longer because there is this wave of awakening washing over the planet. So those energies cannot stay in the shadows. They are literally just lurking in the shadows, but it's also bringing out all the shadowy stuff, all the density, the stuff that we can release individually is all coming out. Some people have allergies. There's people that have allergies that are way worse than they would usually experience them. There's people that are just going through all kinds of ups and downs. Like yesterday was the day right in the middle of the 2 eclipses. I guess I read that somewhere. It was the day right in the middle of the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse that still has to come. And it was supposed to be a very intense day. A lot of people felt completely all over the place yesterday, and a lot of these old things were starting to come out for a lot of people, and things that they were able to deal with for months. And yesterday I heard from so many people like, oh my god, what is happening? What is happening with this day? So let me know how your day was yesterday if you're watching this live. Did you have a normal day, or was it kind of weird? Or if you're watching this on replay, it is the 1st of April today. Let me know if you're watching this on replay. Answer in the comments how you are doing, how you're feeling, what any of this looks like for you right now. I'm not gonna stay online too much longer because I can feel that my voice is getting weird. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I just wanted to quickly share what the energy feels like for April. And I needed to be outside because I've been locked indoors for a week and a half, almost sick. So I needed to be here. I am actually sitting on the ground, and this is my tree friend. I come and visit this tree regularly. I had a day with family celebrating Easter. I noticed that I got overstimulated. Yeah, because you're going through a lot of stuff energetically, and I felt yesterday was a day where the veil was kind of very thin. So all the stuff that you're feeling, it was just kind of exposed to everybody. So if you're already sensitive or introverted on a day like yesterday, on Easter, or a day where you're around a lot of people, you will have noticed that it was extra challenging to be around a lot of people. So definitely try to take extra good care of yourself right now. And for a lot of people, because they're going through so many shifts and changes in their life right now, they feel like it's not really possible. I don't have time. I don't have time to slow down, to take care of myself. All this stuff needs to be taken care of. Yeah, that got me. I think that's why I got sick too. That is because I was not slowing down enough. So I was really told, yeah, you need to stop it right now. You need to take a break. So don't do what I did. So take a break, slow down. And I know that I definitely have to find a way to keep on taking care of myself, keep on being there. Because if you're here and you're sensitive and you like to help others, you are gonna always be very tempted to put other people before yourself. But you're gonna have to pay the price, especially now that we are going through this massive upgrade. We are just going through what feels like a massive upgrade collectively. So go outside, go ground, go find a place in nature. And what else? Let me see. I closed myself on the toilet for 5 minutes. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't have to be complicated. You can just go sit on the toilet for 5 minutes. And you can just take a break for 10 minutes. I'm gonna have to go in a little bit because my voice is getting kind of weird. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I wanted to say. There's somebody. Oh, it's a dog. It's a tiny dog. Okay. Thank you for this. I needed to hear this. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this more often. Just spontaneous little energy updates in between. Especially when we have these eclipses going on, when we have Mercury Retrograde, all this stuff. Keep in mind, Mercury Retrograde is not necessarily bad. It's going to be intense, but you are going to learn so much from it if you let it happen. And if you let it show you what you need to pay attention to. So, if there's anything that you need advice with, know that I do offer a variety of different readings. You can find the information on my website, or you can just send me a message, explain what it is that you are dealing with, and I can guide you in the right direction. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, and let me know in the comments what's been coming up for you, how you guys are all feeling, and what this eclipse / Mercury retrograde season is asking you to look at or release. Okay, bye bye.